putting some trees on the grass, and I like putting a house on the grass, and I like drawing the night sky.
My husband and I have begun an art class here at all our studios in different locations for over 40 years. The reason that we chose to do this was not only to perpetuate art, but to create within that child, that family, what I like to term as lasting moments. Moments that will stay with them to the rest of their life.
Abstract. I'm definitely not realism.
I feel like I started when I was 5 or 6.
Painting at a very young age, mostly drawing.
Inspiration from Bill's daughter. The invention is collection of art.
It makes my heart swell when I see my...
You hope what? Oh, that's...
My son is Robbie, and Robbie is 6 years old. He has had a wonderful full life in his 6 years. He's been through a lot as well. He was diagnosed with a rare hip disorder called Perthes disease. Perthes disease has affected his hip by causing the head of his femur to die. And he's had 2 surgeries so far. One that was a tendon release, followed by casts on both legs. And then another surgery was a femoral osteotomy to secure his femoral head within his hip socket. He will be having his 3rd surgery coming up soon, next month, to remove the hardware. Despite all of those challenges, he's stayed incredibly strong, and during his times of immobilization, there were
I don't know if she's going to be able to use them for goat yoga,
activities
we might
that
take nice
we wanted to give to
Now,
him
what's
to make
interesting
him
about
feel
goats is both boy and girl
full
goats can have
and
horns.
just so that he knows that he wasn't missing out on having fun. Those activities included art and painting, drawing, making sculptures with clay.
Look at this show here. These are 8 of my students I had since they were, some of them were young like your son. They came here.
I've known the Sabados since I was 8 years old, before they had this big museum, before they had this retail space. There was a room on the 2nd floor, I believe it was in the Wailuku Industrial Center, and there would be a Buddhist kaikan on the 1st floor, and we would be drawing and I could hear them chanting. And it was such a cool place to literally meditate when you're little and focus. And the Sabados created a really safe space and giving us the tools to succeed, specifically with concepts. Mr. Sabato is really big on intentional art. Everything needs to have meaning. Do like 20 layouts before you even start the drawing, so you're really confident with your results.
Okay, you know what, Robbie? Watch this. Watch this. You want to see your pen? You see all the detail you did? Okay, you want to see that? Okay, so don't press too hard. Just press light so you can see your pencil.
One thing that I love about art and bringing it to kids at such a young age is it allows us to express when there might not be words to express, and it also is an outlet for all of the beautiful things that we see that we might not be able to conceptualize, but we can embody it by bringing out the way our mind sees it.
It's so critical for kids to do art from a young age because they are the future. These kids are the next generation, and I think that art is so important. It stretches your brain, and creativity is in everything, and any field you enter, if you have a creative mind, it's going to support you.
Children can express their emotions in a way that they can see that they've created something beautiful, and it makes them feel good, while also allowing for them to develop their fine motor skills. And this can manifest in other areas of their life.
Art makes you feel happy, whether you're alone in your room sketching the window, or you're in the midst of 100 people looking at your art, enjoying that. It's not about whether you sell it or you keep it, it's about how it makes you feel. Art has the capacity to continue to give to you. If you have art in your home, you'll be understanding that it will continually feed you.
In a child's life, creativity can help direct their expression and who they are, their identity, and also lead them to places where they want to be.
Spaces like these are definitely gems of our community that we do need to protect.
You know when you come home from school and your mom had some magnets and she put your art on the refrigerator? You would pass that and you would just kind of straighten your shoulders and be a little bit prouder. When we exhibit art, either in a gallery, which we're happy to do, or in a cultural fair as Chinese New Year, Filipino Heritage Month, we're able to bring that family in, and that child will stand in front of their art. Their posture is 100% straight and proud because his whole family stands behind him, enjoying this moment because of him. That's why I call it a lasting moment. It will stay with them the rest of their life.